That, you know, and actually when we left the ship in Le Havre, outside in the harbor, of course, out in the North Sea, you had to go down a rope. They threw the duffel bags, they had like a chute into a landing craft infantry, they call it, you know, one that like you, car, and you go up on the beach and they drop the front. I was lucky too, by the way, when the waves came in. When it was my turn to go, I only got wet to the knees. Some of the poor guys got it all the way up. But anyway, down at Camp Shelby, there were many camps. The best training I had was Belvoir. That's why I was able to get on the cadre. They had these cargo nets. They'd have like a wall, and it was all a rope net, all tied. And then down the other side. Now down the bottom, they would have imitation rowboats, but they were on a pipe. And when you stepped on them, you know, they tip. See, to make it flexible, to simulate a ship or a rowboat. Well, anyway, I guess these fellows were climbing, you know, they give you so many minutes to go up and over. And these fellows were climbing up. And I think when he was either going over the top or he missed a step on the head. He went down, he hit his neck on one of those imitation rowboats.
Oh.
And he died.
Wow, that's awful. And
they were looking for somebody to accompany the body back. Well, I lived in New York, and Captain Ziegler wanted me, he said to me, you go, and said, we'll give you a 3-day furlough up there, 3-day pay. And I said, no, I don't think I'd prefer to do that because you're going back to somebody's family. Right. So they got somebody who was close to him, you know, like you buddy up with somebody.
Right.
And he brought him home. But that's unusual in a training camp to have a fatality like that. But it was just like that going down that side. There was a little ensign who was in charge of the craft that we landed on. And the colonel, our colonel, 746, was a man maybe in his middle 50s. You know, he was a railroad superintendent at the MK&T. And he hesitated. He said, can't you get this boat a little closer? Get us in a little closer. So the ensign says, Colonel, you have 18 minutes or so many minutes. And he said, I go back to the ship. He said, we'll close up and we'll go back. Well, we all got off.